Roborock Q8 Max Plus Robot Vacuum and Mop. Just looking at it, you get this sense of clean minimalism and high-tech design. The round robot is all white, with a spinning LiDAR dome on top that looks a bit like a little radar. That's for mapping your rooms. And then right behind it, there's this large, sleek docking station, a bit like a mini appliance itself, which takes care of all the self-emptying magic. The robot itself feels sturdy, not too heavy when you pick it up, and it looks modern enough that I don't feel like hiding it when guests come over. So when I got the Q8 Max Plus, my first thought was, is this going to be too complicated for someone like me who's never used a robot vacuum before? I mean, the whole idea of it mapping my house and emptying its own dustbin sounded cool, but I honestly worried if it'd get stuck or make things more complicated than just pulling out a regular vacuum. Setting it up was honestly way easier than expected. I just plugged in the charging and self-emptying dock, set the robot vacuum on it, and then downloaded the Roborock app. The robot instantly showed up, just like connecting Bluetooth headphones, really, and began mapping my living room and kitchen. It spins around slowly at first, almost like it's exploring, and you can watch the map build up in the app in real time. Whenever it finds a chair or a couch, it marks obstacles, and it even asks you in the app if you want to set up no-go zones. Basically, those are boundaries you can draw, so the vacuum will avoid those areas. Super useful if you have a play area for pets or kids. As for cleaning, the Q8 Max Plus has all the key features you'd expect from a high-end robot vacuum. In my opinion, the most impressive thing is the suction power. Roborock says it's 5,500 PA. I didn't know what PA meant at first, Pascal, a unit for pressure and suction, but I can tell you that the vacuum picks up everything. Dust, crumbs, wayward cereal, and especially pet hair. I have a small dog who sheds a lot, and I used to see little fur tumbleweeds along the baseboards. Not anymore. The DuoRoller brush, 2 rubber rollers instead of 1, also helps keep hair from getting tangled, which is something that always annoyed me with my old stick vacuum. Another thing I worried about was getting the chairs out of the way or clearing clutter. Here's what I've learned. As long as you put your chairs roughly where they were during mapping, the robot remembers and navigates around them perfectly. Honestly, if you move stuff around, like you bring in a new plant or move your sofa, it figures it out the next time it cleans, remaps, and avoids new obstacles using something called Reactive Tech Obstacle Avoidance. That's just a fancy way of saying it uses sensors to dodge shoes, wires, pet bowls, and other unexpected stuff. Quick review of the mopping. The Roborock Q8 Max Plus isn't just a vacuum, it mops too. I was skeptical about whether a robot could really mop floors, but you can control how wet you want the mopping pads to get from the app. For my stone kitchen floor, I use a lower water setting. For stickier spots, I bump it up. You can even set different mopping strengths for each room. It doesn't scrub as hard as a real person would, but for everyday maintenance, it makes the floors look fresh with almost no effort from me. The self-emptying dock was another big selling point for me. After each cleaning run, the robot goes to the dock and empties its dustbin automatically into a 2.5-liter bag inside the dock. I clean for about a month or more before replacing that bag. For someone who forgets to empty the bin, this is a huge relief. The dock is a bit large, so if you have a small apartment, you'll want to find the right spot to tuck it away. From my experience, battery life is excellent. The Q8 Max Plus runs for up to 240 minutes, so I never have to worry about it running out of power during a cleaning cycle. It easily finishes my apartment and would handle a bigger home just as well. Plus, when it's low on battery, it just goes back, recharges itself, then picks up right where it left off. Now, not everything is perfect. There are a few quirks. For one, the mopping pads make a bit of a squeaky noise when the station washes them. It doesn't bother me, but you might notice it if your space is super quiet when cleaning. The dock itself also takes up a chunk of space compared to the older models, so measure before you buy if space is tight. Also, even with the self-emptying feature, you'll still have to check and refill the water tank regularly and clean the washable filter now and then. I use the app every single time, and for me, it's become second nature. I can start cleaning with a voice command using Alexa, or just set a schedule so the robot does its thing while I'm at work. I also love that I can check the map to see which areas were cleaned and set no-go zones if I know guests are coming and I want the robot to stay away from certain rooms. Who's this for? It's perfect for anyone who wants to automate most of their daily or weekly cleaning, especially if you have kids or pets. The Q8 Max Plus handles both hard floors and carpets without needing me to switch modes or settings. If you're someone who travels or works long hours, You'll love being able to see cleaning reports right in your app and have the peace of mind that your floors are being taken care of even when you're not home. I'd recommend this for people who want less hassle with their cleaning routine. If you hate vacuuming, forget to mop, or just want to spend more time relaxing, this is for you. Even if you're a new robot vacuum user, like I was, the setup is friendly, and the app holds your hand through the process, making it easy to get started. One thing I'd point out for new users, before the first mapping run, it helps to pick up any loose wires, clothes, or really small objects off the floor. After that, the robot does a great job learning your space and avoiding obstacles. Over time, you don't really need to worry about moving stuff. The Q8 Max Plus remembers where things are, as long as you don't go rearranging the whole room every week. In conclusion, the Roborock Q8 Max Plus is a smart, strong, and reliable way to keep your living space clean. It's not always silent, and it takes up a bit of room, but the convenience and performance totally outweigh those small issues. I spend way less time thinking about cleaning and more time doing things I actually enjoy. So if you're thinking about getting a robot vacuum and mop, whether it's your first one or you're upgrading, this is definitely one to put on your list. If you found this quick review helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below if you have any questions or want to share your experience. Thank you for watching.